All right, it's Zoom Lagoon 43, people. We are here. We got the amazing Samantha Hale in the house. Let's just get it ripping. Let me let you know what's going on. This Saturday night, March 29th at the Ice House Pasadena, it's the all-star lineup of Scott Blugrind and Friends. Saturday, April 5th at the Rustic Theater in Idlewild. I'm headlining a theater. Friday, April 18th, Hollywood Improv. And then Thursday, May 22nd at the Transplant Brewing Company. I'm with Horrornerds. The second Saturday of every month, I'm at the Good Night for Rock You Silly. Tickets for all are available at scottblugrind.com. All right, now it's time for Samantha Hale. Bullet points. All right, Samantha, tell us your story from birth till now in like 10 bullet points.
Okay. Born and raised in Los Angeles, been here my whole life, come from a family of actors. Grandfather was on Gilligan's Island. Cool. Did the acting thing. That was really fucking hard. So then one night I went to the Laugh Factory, saw all these incredible comics on stage and was like, "Oh my gosh, I want to try that." It was the Women of Chelsea Lately. I talked to Natasha Leggero. She's like, "Oh, take this class called Preventing Women." Did it, thought I would do comedy for fun, and here I am 15 years later. Um, did that for a while, realized I needed to find something I really, really loved that made it different and unique for me, and thought horror. I grew up on it, raised with it, and so I incorporated the two. And now my goal in life is to be a horror comedian, because, well, I should say I am a horror comedian, and my goal in life is to keep doing more of that.
Bullet points. Let's talk about the amazing Samantha Hale. You have the Horror Nerds, which is fantastic. I've had the honor of being part of it, which I love. What got you started with the theme show of Horror Nerds?
Yeah, it's always interesting. People are like, how did you even come up with this idea? I mean, horror and comedy have always been kind of side by side, and we have amazing movies like Shaun of the Dead, of course, and
Oh, my
horror
favorite.
comedies for sure. But it's never been done before in a stand-up sense.
Mm.
And how it started, honestly, was at least something good came out of the pandemic. We were all bored, right? Los Angeles was in lockdown. We, as
Yeah.
comedians, we couldn't do live shows. So I thought, all right, well, I have nothing but time on my hands. Let me go around to all of the like iconic horror film locations in Los Angeles. We have the
Ooh.
Nightmare on Elm Street house. We have the Michael Myers house. We have the Insidious house. Like we have so many incredible locations here. So I was
The
just going for fun.
the
It just
Brady Bunch house.
the
Ooh.
Brady Bunch house, right? Yes, exactly. And I went there
Alice
for
was a
sure.
ghost. Alice was a ghost. The people don't know.
Oh, that's Alice. I love Alice. The Golden Girls house is here too. I went there for sure. But so I would just go to these houses and it was just fun to see them and kind of live that movie in person. And I started just filming funny roast jokes in front of them. I would make fun of Michael Myers in front of the Tommy Doyle house or whatnot. And I would post them, and people had a really good time watching them. And I had enough people say, "Ooh, what are you doing next?" So I thought I'm onto something here. People love this stuff. And oftentimes, like, do you ever go on YouTube and watch some guy giving a tour of a location?
Yeah.
Yeah, like no, not to be like rude or anything, but the people are never the most interesting. They're always like, "And now here is this," and you're
Mm.
like, "Okay, well, yeah, I don't know." So I thought if I add some humor to it, I
Mm.
originally pitched it as a travel series. Got close a couple times, and a few different networks were like, "Yeah, we love it. It's so outside of the box." But it's so outside of the box, we don't know what to do with
Ugh.
it. So that was kind of what kept happening, but it was
Yeah.
encouraging to know that people like the concept. And one
Right.
day, I was talking to my friend Sarah Taylor, who's amazing comedian and spiritualist, and she's amazing.
Yeah.
She at the time had a show in the lab at the Hollywood Improv, and she said, "Well,
Ooh.
listen, I know that there's space right now. They're kind of reinventing their lineup and they're taking new submissions. Why don't you give it a shot?" I said, "Okay." So I pitched it to him and I thought it would be maybe an October one-time thing. And then they said, "Well, you want to do it again? And you want to do it again?"
Nice. Not an easy thing to do, especially for a weekend spot.
Yeah. Oh, I definitely had to like build up to that. I think we may
Yeah.
have started like on a Tuesday, 9:45, and then we were on
Ooh.
a Wednesday at one point, and
Yeah.
then it was like whatever date they have available. And eventually they said, well, do you just want to pick like every third Friday? And that's a huge honor. I was like, oh my God, really? You trust me? That's amazing. Yes, please.
They love you over there. They
And
really
I
do.
love them. Yeah, I'm so lucky. I mean, I know that I'm biased, but like it's legit. It's the best club. I love them. I feel at home there.
Yeah, me too. I love it there.
Yeah.
Plus, you could go hang out there. They got the bar. And even
Yeah.
if you're not even going to go see a show, you're just like, I bet I'm going to see somebody.
Yeah, it's like Cheers. You always
Yeah.
know at least a handful of comics. You meet new comics. The staff, like they're legit friends. I love them. And
Sid was on
that
Zoom Lagoon a couple episodes
oh
ago.
good. Oh my God, I love Sid. Sid cracks me up. I will sit at the bar just to hear Sid stories.
Oh,
Honestly, he's great.
he's mad. I love him. I love Sid.
Yeah, yeah, and it doesn't help or it doesn't hurt, I should say, that Rocky, who's like the lead sound
Yep.
engineer, he literally has the Psycho House tattooed on his arm. I'm like, these are my people.
I know. We got to have him on Zoom Lagoon, and also at Horrornerds.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. It
Have
took
you
me
ever done it?
forever. He has. He did it once, and he was like, "Oh, I don't know. I don't know if I have any material." I'm like, "Rocky, you're hilarious. Write some material." And
Yeah,
I
right.
finally got him on, and every time I see him, I'm like, "I will throw you up right now. You got a joke about Frankenstein? Get up there." And he's like, "No, no, no, okay." Yeah, no, I love him. I'll get him back eventually.
Oh, and hey, uh, you are of Hollywood royalty because when I was growing up, I was obsessed with Gilligan's Island. I watched it every day after school, two
Same.
episodes,
Yep.
and your grandpa was the skipper,
He sure was.
Alan Hill Jr. So,
Yeah, that's so cool. I mean, I'm so lucky. I literally have a box set, of DVDs with my grandfather. Um, and the even better part is so my dad has passed away as well, but my dad looked so much like him, especially as I got older. He looked just like him.
mm.
Like people used to ask me, is that the skipper picking you up from school? I'm like, no, dude, it's not. But my dad sounded a lot like him.
Oh,
So
wow.
yeah, so if I miss my dad, I can literally put on anything with my grandfather in it and hear him.
Hmm.
It's pretty cool.
That is pretty cool. You got
Yeah.
any like funny things that your grandpa told you or something about, back in the day?
Yeah, well, so the thing was he passed when I was 7.
Mm.
So I have like some memories of like I remember he had these two adorable poodles and I remember I would always play with his poodles in the backyard
Big
and just
ones or small ones?
the mini ones.
Mini ones.
Yeah, it was Dolly and Sabrina were their names.
Oh,
Yeah, and we used to sit in the backyard, and I remember just sitting on his lap and just just I don't know. Those are I have great memories of that. I have everyone who's ever met him is always like he was the nicest, most wonderful man. I can't get any dirt on him at all. Like
oh,
everybody.
come on.
Um,
I bet the professor does. Come on. He's
I bet. I bet. But so here's a cool story though. Well, the very first show I ever did, ever, I was at this place called the Comedy Union down on Pico. I was
oh,
super nervous, obviously. But guess who came and sat right in the front row? Dawn Wells, who played Marianne.
oh, wow.
Yeah. She was like, I know she played the wholesome girl next door, coconut pie making beauty, but she was so funny and so sharp-witted and just had this like horribly amazing sense of humor. She was so funny and
Mm.
so smart, just sharp as a tack.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
So that's fantastic. Thank you for sharing that story. Um, Horners is expanding way beyond the improv. So you tell us about some of those great new venues you're branching out to.
Yeah, so basically the horror community is pretty amazing. Like
Yeah.
part of our family now. Like you see it. It's a
Yeah.
community. People just love helping each other and creating together. So the idea is I'm basically trying to get my little horror foot in any horror themed venue
Oh boy.
at all possible. So, I mean, obviously we do Midsummer Scream, which
Yes.
is I mean, they're Monsterpalooza is great. There's so many different amazing conventions, but I just love Midsummer Scream. It has a
Yeah,
special
me
place in
too.
my
Shout
heart.
out to Midsummer Scream. That was
Shout
like
out to David and Claire.
oh, so much
Like
fun.
Yeah, they took a chance on me and my weird show, and they're like, "Let's give it a go." And we've done it a few years, and it's just the most fun you'll ever have. It's like you go to this huge playground of spooky stuff, and everyone's just
Right.
like in a good mood and happy. It's fun. So
Right.
yeah, so hopefully we will be back. I believe it's in August this year. Um, we just in April actually we're gonna come back to a horror themed pizzeria called the Fourth Horseman in Long Beach, which
Oh,
is
wow.
super fun. Yeah, the whole place is like decked out. It's all horror all the time. And I found out about or someone sent me their Instagram and
Mm.
I emailed them and like I didn't hear back. So I was like, whatever, I'm gonna drive my happy ass down there. And I just went in and ordered a pizza and said, "What's up? Hi, here's what I do." And they were nice enough to give me a shot, and we're coming back April 17th.
Oh,
Um,
great.
we have a new venue that I'm super excited about, that Keith Graber, who's also in the Horrornerd family, has done his show at, and he kind of vouched. And it's called the Transplants Brewing Company in Palmdale. And I'm super excited because it's mostly a music venue, so they have big screens and a nice stage, and like obviously good sound equipment. And
Yes.
they have a following out there that just loves different, weird, cool stuff. So immediately, you're the first person I thought of. I was like, I need Scott and his guitar gear. Exactly. Yeah, I think you're gonna crush that menu. I think you're gonna crush it.
I can't wait. Hey, that brings me to my next question because I create original multimedia electric guitar jams
Hmm.
for horror movies, and stuff based on the themes of the horror nerds.
Yes.
And boy, I was really moved at Midsummer Scream to have, oh my God, because it's like for say I had a regular audience, I'm like, hey, young millennials, you know that movie from 1962?
Yeah.
Or, here's one from 1983 I'm talking about. What? And
Uh,
so,
yeah.
so my question is for you is like sometimes you get this great horror material, but then you try it in a venue, just like a regular venue. I find it sometimes it crosses over, but sometimes it doesn't. How does it work for you? Have you found the same thing?
Yeah, it's tricky. It's definitely tricky. I mean, it's always like, you look at the audience and look at how old are they, what's their style, like what kind of things do you think they would be into? You always try to figure that out.
Yeah.
But with horror, you know what? I've learned the thing that I've learned the most is I just have to commit. I just
Right.
have to say, "Hey guys, I fucking love this stuff. What movies do you like?" And then if they stare at me, no, I'm really asking you guys, what scary movies do you love? And every time I get at least a handful of people who are on board, and then
Yeah.
everyone else kind of comes on board with it. But I try to do material on like the better known franchises. Obviously, Michael Myers, Jason Voorhees, as opposed to, oh, I'm gonna do like Cannibal Holocaust. No one's gonna know what that is,
Come
which
on, you
that
guys
movie
know
is,
it.
God, it's so hard to get through that movie. But if you say the substance, at least people know what that is,
Yeah.
because that's new. But then again, there was one time I was doing like, a regular show and I saw this girl wearing this really nice, kind of expensive looking Friday the 13th hoodie. So I
Mm,
thought, great, I can do my Jason material. So I
right.
say to the girl, "Oh my gosh, are you a big Jason fan?" She said, "No," and just shot me down so hard.
Oh,
I
I
was
have
like, okay, I guess I'll go back to my dating stuff.
yeah, the t-shirt stuff. Like I substitute teach high school. So sometimes I'll
That's
see kids.
horror.
Yeah, that's horrible. I see kids with these awesome, like I saw this girl, she had a 1979 AC/DC in Japan, like the real shirt.
That's
I'm like,
cool.
that is so sick. She goes, what? I'm like, AC/DC. She goes, what's that? I'm like, oh, ow,
Yeah.
ow.
Yeah. That's the problem. People think that Nirvana is just a t-shirt from Target.
It is.
It's crazy. I mean, I don't know everything and everyone. In fact, I'm kind of the opposite now, where I don't know who all the new bands and all the new people are. I'm like, what is a
Yeah.
Sabrina Carpenter? I don't know. Where'd
Oh,
she come
that that I actually do know because I was the warm-up DJ on Girl Meets World for 3 seasons.
from? Oh, was she on that?
She was on that and she has
Oh,
music
okay.
out and it's just like it's so funny. Me and I every time we see how big she is, we're like, oh my God, Sabrina.
Yeah. Well, good for I mean, I don't know much about her, but I'm sure
Yeah,
she's
yeah, but she's
lovely.
so huge now. It's
Yeah.
sick. She got
Yeah.
something for Taylor Swift. I'm like, what? And then she's on
Yeah, that's
SNL.
she's
I'm like,
gonna be huge now. Yeah.
yeah. You know what? She's a kid star, but she has really cool parents. And I
That
think her
helps. And you know
parents
the
got
thing, like
that.
Miley Cyrus was a kid star, but like she can sing. I love her voice.
Oh, me too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen some stuff with her just like kind of a cappella or just with a piano. Man, she's a real deal.
Yeah. You know who else is in a band and I love her even more for it? Vera Farmiga from The Conjuring. Her husband is a musician
Really?
and she like sings, she did like a cover of Slipknot. I was like, how do I love you even more now? I love her.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'd love her more is the nun on bass. I love that nun. She freaks me out. All right. Are you ready for the next section?
Ready.
All right. I'm going to ask you about your fave four. So I'm going to bring up four topics and you're going to give me your top four answers for something we call the five four. Hey, John, what's your fave four? I don't know, Paul. What's about you, Ringo? Please suit up. That's only two. What's about you, George? I don't believe in lists. All right, boys, all together now. What's your fave four?
Is that you doing all the Beatles? That was good.
Okay, I'm a nerd. I'm a total nerd. I love the
I love it.
Beatles. Okay, so you ready? Okay, I'm going to give you a topic and you can give me your top four, or you could say you go first. So let's go with the top four monsters, your favorite four monsters.
I mean, all of the Universal monsters, the original OG Universal monsters. So
Classic.
Frankenstein, Bride, Dracula, Wolfman. I mean, I don't know. I love so many of the newer monsters. The red-faced demon from Insidious stands out to me. Love him.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Me too.
You know, obviously Pazuzu from The Exorcist is a force to be reckoned with. But I
Yeah,
love the
yeah.
classics, the OGs.
Nice. Here's mine. I went with number four, Hannibal Lecter.
Ooh, it's a good one.
He freaked me out, and it's so still. It's just such a no special effects. Just he created it all with nothing. Just
Yeah.
great acting. So shout out
And
to Anthony Hopkins,
based
Silence
off
of
a
the
real
Lamb.
per yeah, based off a real person as
Yeah,
well.
I
Crazy.
almost don't want to know nothing about it because I'll be disappointed. I'm like, I like this. I like that version. Number three, Satan or Demon, because I love Exorcist movies. So Exorcist movies, I'm like, even if it's got two stars, I'm like, okay, gotta watch it.
Wait a minute. So we're doing the an exorcist theme or like a religious horror theme, right? Really quickly. Have you seen Deliver Us from Evil
I believe so.
with Joel McHale's in it, Eric Bana?
No, I haven't. What is
See
it
that
called?
one. It's brilliant. Deliver Us from Evil. It's absolutely incredible. The acting is phenomenal. The actors who play the possessed people are so creepy. Watch that one for
I'm
sure.
gonna watch it.
Yeah.
Number two, Godzilla. Godzilla. I'm gonna give it up for Godzilla. Uh, he, I like Japan and Tokyo, and so does he.
Yeah.
He's a little
Yeah.
rough on it. He's a little rough on Tokyo, but he's there. And my son and I, when he was young, we went to like remember Odyssey Video.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So we rented like we had every like Godzilla movie, horrible one, and we just like fast forward to the Godzilla parts, and it was so bad, and it's gotten so good, and it won an Oscar. Godzilla won an Oscar. Remember that all that Japanese team went up there, so that was super cool. So I'm gonna give it to Godzilla. And number one, I looked at a list of monsters on Google. One of them made me smile. Drummer, zip it. Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
Yeah. I almost wore my Ghostbusters shirt. Almost.
Stay
That
Puft
was,
Marshmallow Man. He was on the
yeah.
list. I'm like, okay, I love him.
Oh, he's
All right.
great. I do want to give a shout out to King Kong, though.
King Kong. Oh, he's evolved.
I can't watch that movie. I can't watch the ending because it destroys me emotionally. Like, I love gorillas. I literally went to, like, I've gone gorilla trekking. Like, they're beautiful
Oh,
animals. and I can't see a gorilla in distress or even a fake monster gorilla in distress. I can't do it. Can't do it.
Yeah. And if you want to laugh at one, you watch Godzilla versus King Kong, the original one. It's so bad. It's like, how do we get rid of King Kong? We're
Oh,
going to tie him to balloons.
yeah. So
That's not even a
ridiculous.
good gorilla mask. It's like a bunch of, it's so bad. Anyways,
Yeah.
that's our first. And now our second one is the top four favorite actors who've played a vampire or Dracula.
Number one has to be, and if you disagree, I might end this call right now. It's Bella Lugosi. You don't beat Bella Lugosi. You just
Yeah.
don't.
Yeah.
Um, Bella for sure. I would say, you know what? I love Salma Hayek in Dusk Till Dawn. Oh my God. It's
Ooh,
like
okay.
one of the sexiest thing you will ever see. The dance that she does,
Yes.
stunning. Obsessed.
Yeah.
Obsessed. So that's two. I enjoyed the new Nosferatu, but no. Interview with the Vampire. I don't know. Can I loop them into all three? Like Kristen Dunst.
Oh,
I feel like
you
there's a monster chiming in right now.
oh boy. Should we pop them in?
Let's pop him in.
Hey, let's pop them in after the Dracula thing. So you have one more.
Ooh, ooh, ah. Ooh. I really loved the vampires from 30 Days of Night. They were
Mm.
good. But I also loved Willem Dafoe in Daybreakers and Ethan Hawke when he turned into a vampire.
Oh,
Oh,
you
this is so hard.
very hard. Here, want to hear mine? Number
Yeah.
four, I got Gary Oldman, Bram Stoker. Amazing performance. Number
Yeah.
three, Nick Cage, Renfield.
Oh, that was good. I
That
did
was
enjoy
really
that.
good. Number
Yeah.
two, Kirsten Dunst.
Okay. Ding, ding, ding.
Interview. It's such an interesting take on it.
Yeah.
Stuck as a youth and hungry, and it was funny. And then Bella Lugosi's above the list. So my number one,
Fair.
not Bella Lugosi, is Willem Dafoe.
Yeah, he's amazing in everything he does.
He's the best.
Agreed with all those, but I need to change my answer from the last one that I picked. I need to put Wesley Snipes' Blade. He has got to be in there. I
Ooh.
love Blade.
Oh, some good calls.
Yeah.
See, you didn't predict that out there, people.
Yeah.
All right. So now we got two more topics. Okay. What is your favorite munchie? What's Samantha's favorite munchies?
How high am I in this question? It
I'll
depends
give you,
on,
I'll give you mine. Like I love peanut butter and jelly. I love watermelon. I
yeah.
love just sandwich meat, plain sandwich meat, and an antipasta salad. That's my go-tos.
That's a good one. That's definitely a good one. I'm a blueberry fanatic. I will eat a large 2 pounds of blueberries in one sitting if you let me. That might be
Nice.
my number one. I'm just I don't know, blueberry fanatic. Were there more?
We can do
Four, four. I'm so boring. Bananas. I love.
bananas,
Oh,
blueberries,
you-
bananas.
and you know what I love to snack on? I love to snack on tortillas. I don't know
Tor-
why. Like
just
all
plain
different
tortilla.
all different kinds of tortillas. Spinach tortilla, like the I don't care. I'll eat it all. Um, and then anything my kind of like my guilty pleasure right now is there are these things called Bobos, little mini muffins, and they made a coconut flavored one, and I'm a sucker for anything coconut as well.
All right, Samantha. Now give me your fave four bands or musical acts.
Okay. I'm gonna go with Rob Zombie, Tori Amos, Stevie Nicks, and Garbage.
Perfect. That's been the fave four with Samantha Hale. Samantha, now here's the most important question the people want to know.
Tell me what you mean, Jim. Tell me
right, it's now for what you binging, and I'm going to start off with something that I'm going to be binging because I went to the world premiere of Seth Rogen's new show called The Studio. And I got to go to the Academy Museum and the David Geffen Theater, and Seth came out and did an intro, and it is the most funny series. It's going to be on Apple Plus. He becomes the president or the top executive of a studio, and it's craziness with we watched the first two episodes. Guest stars Martin Scorsese, Charlize Theron, just everybody. The boss above him is I forgot the name. Breaking Bad.
Bryan Cranston?
Bryan Cranston. How did I forget that? He's hysterical. You got to watch it. I saw the first two episodes. We are going to binge it. That's my binge. What are you binging, Samantha Hale? Wait, hold on a sec. Hey, Samantha.
Tell me what you binging.
All right. What you binging?
The White Lotus. Oh, yeah. I jumped on that train from season 1, and it's good. I love it how there's a different cast every season, but the writing is so good and the actors are so good. And I like that this third season has like kind of tie-ins from season 2. So it's like, ooh, it's this drama web of all of this. Basically, what I love about this show is it shows you kind of the end of the series in the first episode. Like, this is the huge buildup that it's going to get to. And then each episode you get to watch how you get there. And it's like, you have the inside information as the audience member, like what's about to happen and these characters don't know yet. And it's just riveting. And Parker Posey is so goddamn funny. She is so funny in this series. I'm obsessed. I love her. So I'm like, is it Sunday yet? Come on. I need another episode. Hurry up.
Have you ever just like loved a show so much you waited till the end just so you could binge it all the way through?
Yeah.
Don't get any spoilers.
Yeah, I definitely do that. Especially when you're just really tired and you've been working a lot or you're just creatively burned out. It's nice to just lay your ass in bed and just watch 6 episodes. Cobra Kai. I will do that with Cobra Kai.
Yeah,
That's the last time I did that.
it.
Love
Burn
it. Yeah. I'm like, give me more. Love it.
Yeah, especially if shows try to be weird or something, and then it's just like you can't wait a week. You're just gonna watch it all the way through, or it's just like
Yeah, or shows that you're like, I like it, but I'm gonna get distracted in a week, and I'm not gonna need to know what happens. So when a show is amazing, when you're like, hurry up, I need this next episode. I'm dying.
And you know what people call that? Binging.
Tell me what you binging.
You like that song?
I do.
I just did that one last week. By the way, in case you don't know, I do all the music. Everything you hear is made in-house, written, recorded, and performed. Yay!
Yay!
Okay. Are you ready for Quizoom Lagoon?
Now's the time when I ask questions to you. Yes, I do.
All right, it's time for Quizoom Lagoon. Wait, hold on a sec. Wait. Quizoom Lagoon. All right, so I got some questions. I got some categories.
Wait, hello? Hey, guys, I want to play Quizoom Lagoon. I want to play.
I'm getting a signal. Oh my God, it's what?
Wow.
No way, Barry under the bed. Come on, people.
What's up? I heard an amazing theme song, and I was like, I want in, baby.
It's funny. Barry does this on the live shows too. I can never get it working.
True. Love to cut in.
All right. Well, then we got both of you for Quizoom Lagoon. All right. Here is the cat. By the way, you want to know what we're playing for?
Yes.
Yes.
Elvis sunglasses. Everybody wants them. I know. But only one gets them. I will Amazon it to your house. Oh yeah, listen to that jam. Oh, sorry. Okay, that's what we're playing for Elvis sunglasses. Okay, it's ladies are going to go first, but let me show you your categories. Sammy Jammy, Monster Jams, Space Ace, Serial Killer, The Price is Correct, Finish the Lyric. All right, let's go back to the 3-shot. Okay, 3-shot. So here's what's going to happen. If the person gets it wrong, well, if you get it right, you get 2 points. If you need a hint, you get 1 point. If the person gets it wrong, the other person could steal and get 1 point. Ooh. Ooh. So which one do you pick, Samantha?
It's going to be Serial Killer.
All right, Serial Killer. Okay. This one's a toughie.
Oh no.
Name these cereals. Or at least
Oh,
2 of them.
okay, I see them now. Oh wait, where'd they go?
Here with it.
Barry's trying to steal the picture so that I can't win.
Oh, you can't.
No, I'm trying to
Oh.
eat them. I'm trying to eat them.
Yeah, well, obviously. Oh man. Well, wait, can you bring it back? I know one of them is Count Chocula, right?
Count Chocula is one of them, correct?
I don't know. Do I? What?
I'll give you a hint. You want a too much reverb hint?
Yeah.
Okay. Boo.
Boo Berry.
Boo Berry is one of them. And then Franken. Very similar to the last one.
Barry?
Frankenberry.
I feel like Barry under bed is pissed that it's his name.
Yeah, I'm real mad.
And the last one is very tough. I don't expect you to get it. What do you know it, Barry?
Give me a hint. Maybe I'll try it.
Fruit. And the second word rhymes with fruit. It's actually a very bad name.
But there's a wolf on it, so I'm like, does it have anything to do with the wolf?
Well, the word rhymes with fruit and starts with a B. Starts with a B. Too much reverb.
Fruit boot?
Close.
Fruit bait?
It's a tough one. I'm gonna give you the point since you got 3. It's
nice.
The fruit brute. What is that? I've never heard of it before.
Oh, that's a deep cut.
That's a deep
That's an
cut.
old one, right?
But you get. I'm gonna give you a point.
I'll take it. Thanks.
Okay, so we got Sam, and then we got Bear. Sammy, I'm gonna give you 2 points for that. All right, that was a toughie.
Oh, nice.
Okay. Oh, I did give you a hint. Sorry, so you get 1 point.
Yeah, you get 1
Not
point.
as nice.
All
Damn
right.
cheater.
Okay, here we go. Barry, what's your category?
I'm gonna go with let's say Space Ace. I don't know what that is, but let's do it.
Space Ace. Okay, here we go. Space Ace. The alien, it's the Xenomorph, right? How do you say
The
it?
Xenomorph from Alien? Yeah.
Xenomorph. How many movies has it appeared in total? That's been released already. I
Shit.
think there's one more coming up. How many?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's at least 7. Hang on. I'm going through them all in my head.
Final answer, Bear.
I'm gonna say, let's say 8. Let's say 8 movies.
Final answer?
Yeah, let's say that's my final answer. Wait. Yeah, I was wrong. I knew it.
So
Damn
stand
it.
for the steal.
I'm going to say 10. 9. I was going to say 9.
Oh, 9. 4 mainline movies, 2 Predator
Yeah.
crossovers, 2 prequels, and the 2025 reboot.
Yeah.
9. God damn it.
Yeah,
You know what?
that's a toughie.
I don't-
That's a toughie.
You know
Wait
what
a
it was?
minute.
Prometheus. I don't consider Prometheus a movie, but I know it's in the movie, so that's a trick question.
That is a trick question.
It is tricky.
Wait, were you counting Romulus and what is it, Revenant and Alien versus
There's,
Predator?
Yeah,
here's what it said online: 4 mainline movies,
Yeah.
2
yeah.
Predator crossovers, 2 prequels, and then the 2025 kind of like a reboot one.
Okay. God damn. Well, I feel like we both kind of
We're pretty
like
close.
it.
Okay, I'll give you both a point, which doesn't change the game, but I'm going to give you both
That's
a
true.
point. Yay!
Yeah, we're on the same level
Still
scale.
feels good.
You both picked a number, and the answer
That's
was a
true.
number. So I'm going to.
We can count at least.
All right, back to Samantha. We got
I'm gonna go with Sammy Jammy.
Sammy Jammy. All right. This Sammy is famous for being a singer of the band Montrose.
Montrose?
And I'll give you a freebie hint because he can't drive 55.
The only Sammy I could think of is Sammy Hagar.
Sammy Hagar is correct.
Right? Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah,
They're
that's.
so mad.
I gave you a hint, so you get 1 point. So it's 3 points, Sam, 1 point for the Bear. But Bear, you can tie it up right here. What do you got? We got
Oh man.
Monster
Let's-
Jams. We got The Price is Correct and Finish the Lyric.
Let's go with The Price is Correct. I'm a consumer
Price
whore,
is
so
correct. All right, Bear, here we go. Price is correct. All right, this is according to Target.com.
$34.99.
$34.99 is correct, bro.
Damn.
Damn.
Wow. Wow, that was perfect. Okay, so that's 2 points. That's tied up 3-3. Goes to
Take that,
Sammy.
Samantha.
Ooh.
Oh, wait, actually, there is only one category left. So,
Finish the lyric is the last one, right?
yes. So, here's what I want you both to do. I want you'll both get a chance to do this. Here we go. Finishing the lyric.
Oh, the music stopped. I'll stop dancing.
No, never stop.
Okay.
Here we go. According to Rob Zombie, dead I am a dog, found or hound of hell you cry, devil on your back.
I can never die.
It's a tie game. You both get Elvis.
Yeah.
Elvis sunglasses. Wait, who's it? Elvis sunglasses. Please reply to my email with your address and I will Amazon them to your house. All right. You like that, Jam?
That's
That was
so
amazing.
good. I would have removed myself if I didn't get a Rob Zombie lyric. I would have been very disappointed.
I would have removed you also, quite honestly.
That's fair. That's
You know,
fair.
I created this. It was supposed to be just Samantha, but we added Barry like yesterday. I'm like, oh, can you do it? So
You
I
did
should
it.
another question. But you both get sunglasses. Come on, Elvis sunglasses.
Yay!
Elvis. Okay, okay, here we go. All right. So since I got you both here, it's time to go to crafty. That's a time where we talk about making our craft. So I'm going to pose a question to both of you since you're both doing comedy. Samantha, you even taught comedy, right? Which is an interesting abstract thing to have to teach people.
It is, yeah. It's weird.
Take me through the creation of one of your jokes, from coming up to an idea to it becoming the best. Like, how do you workshop it? How do you come up with some of your material?
Well, I mean, I think like the biggest thing in stand-up that people don't really realize, like it's the big D. It's not that. It's discipline. Discipline.
D?
I know. You have to be super, super disciplined with if you get an idea, you have to write it down immediately. If you say something really funny, you have to write it down exactly the way you said it, because oftentimes we write on stage by just riffing, right? But I mean, basically, you want to start with the truth, right? Start with something that caught your attention so much, either it pissed you off so much or it made you so sad or so happy, whatever that strong emotion is, that you felt you had to go and put it in a joke structure, right? So you start with the truth and then you can put it in a structure to try to like create a setup and a punchline. Um, and sometimes you just have to try it out. You just have to say it some people, you can go to an open mic, you could try it on a bar show, you could run it by your comic friends, however you workshop your material. Sometimes you just have to say, fuck it, I'm gonna try it. And if they don't get it, if it doesn't get a laugh, then it's your job as the comic to think about, well, was the punchline not a big enough surprise? Did the audience see it coming? Or was the setup not clear? Like, do they just not know what I'm talking about?
Or rushed or
Yeah. Yeah. So sometimes it's just like, okay, do I want to write this as a misdirect or a comedy comes in threes or, do an act out? Those are all different ways that you can approach ideas. But sometimes it's just, I try to write about things I genuinely love. That's why I have, I think, some pretty good horror material because I'm really connected to it and I love it. Comedy, it's like it's love and hate, right? It's like, I love this so much. And then also, holy shit, this drives me nuts.
yeah.
That's, two big parts of comedy.
Cool, I love it. And Bear, how do you come up with skits for the Barry?
Usually it's like 3 o'clock in the morning, and I
Yeah.
wake up and I'm like, oh my God, I need to write what Samantha was saying. I need to write this down right now, or I'm
Yeah.
gonna
Yeah,
forget it.
Yeah.
And then usually I don't write it down. And then I wake up in the morning and I'm so mad about it. And then I do the next idea that comes to my head. But lately it is a lot of like sitting in my computer screen going, well, this rhyme doesn't work, you stupid idiot. Make this rhyme better. And it's a lot of that for hours until I
Yeah.
get it right. A lot of trial and error. That's basically what it is. Lots and lots of trial and error.
Yeah.
do you ever Google words that rhyme with?
Oh my God, I use RhymeZone. That's my favorite
Yeah,
website,
yeah.
rhymezone.com.
That's
Sometimes you
awesome.
find something. Oh, I never thought of that. Boy, it really
Yeah.
perfect.
I Google
Yeah.
synonyms all the time, like
Yeah.
synonym for,
Ooh.
so that you don't repeat the word in the joke.
Yeah. That's a good idea. I'm gonna
Yeah.
write that down. Hang on.
Good job.
Google
Oh, look, you
synonyms.
did
Thank
it.
you.
You
Thank
wrote
you.
it down
I did it. I wrote it down.
immediately.
Barry's penmanship is exquisite.
It's terrible. Trust me.
All right, nice. And that was all right, crafty. And now it's time for we got another section. It's called Motto Grotto, Motto Grotto. This is the motto. Grotto. All right, motto grotto.
That was great.
Thanks, man. That was a great white, actually. So, what's your motto? For me, I always got my know yourself, don't know yourself, K-N-O-W yourself, but don't N-O yourself. Like a couple years ago, I was like, I think I was holding some of my things I wanted to do back by talking myself out of things. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to ask for exactly what I want, and I'm going to just do it and not say no to myself. So that's kind of mine. Is there one that sticks with you guys? That's kind of like your motto, a famous one, maybe a movie quote or something that's just like, that's my motivational motto. Sam,
Cool.
want me to go to Barry first?
Sure.
Bear, what do you got?
I got one. Well, it's this idiot. It's the guy whose hand is up my ass. His mentor, Rolly Crump. He taught me, not to be afraid of your crazy ideas. Just do it. Just do it. And if it doesn't work, who cares? You tried it. And 9 times out of 10, they have worked. So that motto has served me pretty well.
Nice. I love it. What about you, Samantha?
You know what? I find saying to comics who we have on the Horror Nerd show, and the more I think about it, I'm like, this applies to me, and I remind myself of it every time. Every time a comic says to me, well, I don't know, this is kind of weird, but yes, the answer is yes.
Ah,
The answer is yes. That's what I'm looking for. Weird. Just be weird. Like, bring your inner child out and try new shit, and if it doesn't work, you have to try.
Yeah, go for it. What the heck?
Yeah.
I love it. I think you guys are hysterical. Okay, can I just we're gonna get Samantha's promos. Come on, Sam. Tell us about all that horror nerd stuff. Come on.
So, Horrornerd Comedy is a scary movie themed stand-up comedy show that happens every third Friday at the Hollywood Improv and also wherever else our weird horror location sisters and brothers and weird people will have us. How long do you want me to make it, Scott? Sorry.
Just go, hey, we got shows coming up at
Oh,
the
okay.
so
Hey,
wait, hold on a second, wait. All right, hey Samantha, tell us what's coming up for you.
hey, so we have a pretty amazing stacked lineup of shows coming up. We are at the Hollywood Improv April 18th for the Believer edition. We're really close to Easter, so we're doing religious horror. The day before that, the 17th, we're at the Fourth Horseman in Long Beach. May 22nd, we are at Transplants Brew Co. in Palmdale. Super excited for that. And stay tuned. We are going to make some exciting announcements about Missing at the Mortuary in Pasadena, which is an actual haunted mortuary. Check out Horror Nerd Comedy on Instagram for all of our details.
Very nice. And what about Barry? What do you got coming up?
Well, I'm going to be on two of those horror nerd shows, the 17th and the 18th. I'm very excited for those. And I'm doing a Passover themed show where I'm singing a song about how my family sings or does Passover on April 7th. And then Spooky Swap Meet. I'll be there all weekend, being super annoying to everybody. So come say hello.
I love it. And here's what's going on with me. This Saturday night, March 29th at the Ice House Pasadena, it's the all-star lineup of Scott Blugrind and Friends. Saturday, April 5th at the Rustic Theater in Idlewild, I'm headlining a theater. Friday, April 18th, Hollywood Improv. And then Thursday, May 22nd at the Transplant Brewing Company, I'm with Horror Nerds. The second Saturday of every month, I'm at the Good Night for Rock You Silly. Tickets for all are available at scottblugrind.com. Great, and we want to thank our sponsor, Fans Idea. Like I said, you can make a jersey custom, add a patch, add your name, add a number, or don't even add in your name or number. Just put something cool in the front. It's up to you. They start at like $26, free shipping. And of course, you save 10% with code zoomlagoon, all lowercase with no space at fansidea.com, people. All right, back to my three shot. I want to thank my guests, Samantha Hale, people. Barry under your bed.
Also, can we give a shout out and a thank you to Scott Blugrind for being born
Hell
today?
yes. Can we do that? I was going to sing.
Oh yeah. Barry's a great.
Okay. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Scott. Happy birthday to you. Yeah.
Nice. Thank you, guys. Yeah, we're taping this. It's actually my birthday. How old? I'm not telling. My wife told me, don't tell people anymore. Don't believe you. So don't even say it. So anyways,
What's a smart lady?
Hey guys, thanks. Stick around after the credits, okay, guys? All right, this has been Zoom Lagoon, episode 43. We got a bunch of exciting guests coming up. I'm so honored you watched this. Thank you so much. Go to scottblugrind.com for ticket information. Go to YouTube and hit Zoom Lagoon. We got 43 episodes, and all my pandemic episodes. If you haven't seen it, we have like 3 or 4 or 5 guests on it. We got puppets, we got magic, we got aerialists, we got all kinds of fun stuff. You know where we found that? I forgot to tell you. There's something I wanted to tell you guys. Wait. Thanks for watching Zoom Lagoon, sucker!